This is like a very popular genre of content now. It's like this, you know, TikTok, Instagram, young girls and guys just giving their hot takes on like what it's like to be a girl or a guy or hot girl, hot, you know, all this bullshit. I'm always very interested in what the kids are doing these days, and I want to get your opinion on it. We have to watch this type of stuff to stay up to date with what young kids are thinking. Listen, I'm raising a kid. A lot of you guys are old boomers. Like, you don't want to, you know, you don't want to just fall off the map and just be that guy that they stuff into a nursing home. You got to stay connected with what the young kids are thinking, how their brain works. Let's see what she has to say. How to be the hottest girl in the room if you want to be seen as the hottest girl in the room. This is advice maybe to other girls. And as a man who has an opinion on females and how they look, and I've been in a lot of rooms with hot girls in my life, I will have an opinion on this, and I will be excited to share it with you.
You want to be seen as the hottest girl in the room, and you want to be seen like royalty, so everyone starts giving you princess treatment. This is what you gotta do. What I'm gonna say is literally the most gate-kept secret. This works even if you don't have pretty privilege.
Right off the bat, it feels like she's about to sell me something at the end. There is a new type of advertisement on the internet, which is exactly this formula. It comes across as like one of these story time videos. It's called an unaware ad, and there's people making millions of dollars using these by spending a bunch of ad spend on TikTok and Instagram because people don't know they're being sold. And the whole thing is literally made to be an ad. And you're just kind of following along to the story, and then like this brief moment in the end, they're like, yeah, and all this is because I was taking these like apple cider vinegar gummies, and then boom, there's a link, and they're selling 10 million units. It's crazy, okay? I don't know that that's what this is, but that's what it sounded like to start, because she said
this works even if you don't have pretty privilege,
literally,
even if you aren't the smartest girl,
gay-kept.
you don't have the nicest handbag, like literally anybody can do this and make people obsessed with them like that, and start getting everyone to give them princess treatment, free things, opening doors for them, treating them like royalty. Okay, so what you want to understand is that everybody sees you the way that you see yourself.
Nope. Hate to break it to you, sister. No, definitely not. There is an element of confidence that comes from how you feel about yourself, how you view yourself. Yes, I will give you that. But first impressions, no. But I will say after first impression, there's absolutely an element of beauty and intrigue and attraction that comes from that level of confidence, not this diluted kind of arrogance, but this sense of self that you can see in somebody that can overshadow maybe any sort of issues you have with the way they look. And it's like, wow, that person is very attractive because, man, they carry themselves well. If that's what she's getting at, I'll allow it. I will allow it. Otherwise, no, but I'll give her a chance.
And that the key to life as a woman is just literally learning how to act, learning how to think and feel and talk like you are royalty, like you are a feminine goddess who is just used to getting princess treatment, who literally never paid a bill in her life, who's just used to getting everyone serving her.
My God, you're losing me. Oh boy, this went so much, immediately started to spiral out of control.
And pleasing her. The second thing is obviously to dress and act like you are royalty, like you are in your feminine energy, and like you are literally...
There's generally nothing, there's honestly no bigger turnoff than bitches that act the way she's talking right now.
Untouchable, like you are a diamond. If you're like, Ariana, how do I even do that? Like every time I go out, I just feel uncomfortable being in my feminine energy or getting princess treatment, or I just feel like I don't know how to be seen or get people to be obsessed with me. This is what literally changed the way that I acted, the way that I felt about myself, the way that I portrayed myself in public, and changed the way that people see me overnight. So they started becoming obsessed with me, started opening doors for me, giving me princess treatment, literally trying to do anything.
Is this what girls call pretty privilege, right? Like all of these things, this girl thinks she's a guru all of a sudden. It's because like, no, you're conventionally attractive, you're pretty hot, congratulations. And like dudes are down bad, spending $100, 3-4 figures a month on OnlyFans, desperate for attention. Like we live in a pretty lonely world right now, and you think you've cracked the code? Like you're killing me here, Jessica. You're absolutely killing me. I mean, we're 1 minute and 32 seconds in. You couldn't pay me $100,000 to try and sit and have a 25-minute conversation with you at a bar. I would absolutely put a gun in my mouth and pull the trigger.
Anything, like literally giving you free things just to be in your energy. I downloaded the Princess Treatment Formula to my phone and I started taking it with me everywhere and using it with me everywhere.
Is this an unaware ad? Are we getting sold to right now? Hold on.
My phone.
Hold on.
And I did the literally giving you free princess treatment, literally trying to do anything, like literally giving you free things just to be in your energy. I downloaded the Princess Treatment Formula to my phone and I started taking it with me.
I think it's an ad. I think this is one of those ads we're talking about. Let's find out.
Everywhere and using it with me everywhere. So what the Princess Treatment Formula is it is literally the formula that tells you exactly how to think, how to act, and how to feel like you are the literal it girl. Like you are a...
Ah! No! I hate it! By itself, it's the worst thing I've ever seen, but is it actually a ad for something? God damn it, I hate social media! Make it stop! Please continue.
A celebrity that every single person is obsessed with and puts you in your divine magnetic feminine energy.
Oh my
God.
God.
People just see you and they see you as like this little princess who is just this shining diamond and they want to just serve and protect and just make you happy. So what I do is I pull out the formula on my phone before I go out with the girls, before I go anywhere. And I just literally do exactly what the formula says. I start thinking the way that it tells me to do. I start feeling the way that it tells me to do, which changes the way that you energetically radiate. And I act exactly what it tells me to.
No, not energy. She started talking about energy and radiation. God, you know there's people that spend money on this shit. How many do you think bought their shit? How many lonely down bed do you think downloaded this app? I'm sick. I'm ill.
To act. It literally also gives you scripts to get princess treatment from any man that you come across and every single person that you come across. Like exactly what to say to get them to open the door for you, to buy you flowers, to pay the bill for you, to always take you on special dates and to spoil you. Literally just changes.
This is it. This is the female version of the alpha bro hustle. It's the alpha bro Instagram hustle, like how to be a man, how to sleep with chicks, how to pick up girls. It's the female version of that, how to be a princess and how to get guys to do all this shit for you. This is the work of Satan. I can't stand it. I don't even really believe in that shit. But if there was Satan, he's directly responsible for this type of shit. God, I hate it.
My whole entire attitude and the way that I act like that, and then everyone else around me changes their energy towards me, changes the way they treat me like that. Like this is literally the secret, and I'm putting all the girls on. If you want to get instant access to the formula and download it to your phone, take it with you everywhere and literally embody and radiate being that girl. If you want to see all the other girls who are literally using this and changing how they act and how everyone treats them overnight, literally go to the first link in my bio.
Say literally again. If she says literally again, there's 5 seconds left, I will break my Mac Studio computer in half.
Read all the girls and you can get instant access to the formula right now.
Thank you, God. I need this computer for my job. Ladies and gentlemen, that was way worse than I thought it was going to be. I am so sorry. I honestly had no clue. I hadn't seen that before. It was just on my list of things that like potentially could be something to talk about on stream. And I'm like, oh, maybe it's like someone. No, my God, that was one of the worst things I've ever seen. If you unsubscribe and never come back, I wouldn't even blame you, to be quite fair. I would deserve that. I'm embarrassed. That was gross. The reality is, and it's funny because like I paused the video at like the 20-second mark and just started, I'm very tuned into kind of these new types of unaware ads where it's supposed to be, you know, it's undisclosed. There's no more rules, right, anymore about like nobody's disclosing ads. There's so many black hat tactics being used on Facebook and TikTok with paid ads to try and get people to buy shit. Stuff that is being made in Chinese laboratories that like just, it's a real disgusting Wild West out there of productization and advertising and, you know, drop shipping and people just selling stuff to targeting people's insecurities essentially. And they're using AI and mass ad campaigns to target as many verticals as possible to sell you bullshit nonsense. Like It's a tale as old as time, but like this is kind of like a new iteration of that, and these kind of story time that are ads disguised as fun story times. And she wasn't even that good at disguising it. Some of the ads I've seen in this style are very good, where like I'll be like 2 minutes in, 3 minutes in, and I'll be like, oh, it's like a cool story. You just think it's like a normal just chick telling a story time on Instagram, like Tana Mongo style. And then they'll slip it, they'll kind of sneak in this little, yeah, and at the end of the night, like I took these, I was so hungover, I took these little, you know, CBD or like these apple cider, this like Revive potion, like I felt great the next day. Really sneaky, really sneaky. It's the next iteration of advertising and I don't like it. That one was particularly tough. Hold on, was there anything in the in the description? Does she even have, like there's no link, the most gay kept secret. Look at these comments. You know, it sounds like you sell us a dream. Drop the formula. Commenting to stay on this side of TikTok? Dude, what? Are you have to be a bot. I did this and now they call me spoon-fed child. Yes. Not to brag, but I already get princess treatment in first time watching this. Congratulations. Shut up. Formula, you are so glowing. TikTok is literally just brain rot. Man, holy what? Just complete brain rot, the whole thing. The whole thing. Anyways. End scene. That was awful.